Hello, my name is Saifi Benazir Ahmed. This is my oral report on Psychology 1011. My topic of choice for this oral report is how does childhood attachment style affect the ability to build and maintain relationships in adulthood? In this oral report, I want to talk about extending the four category model of adult attachment and interpersonal model of friendship attachment. The first thing I want to talk about is the attachment theory. According to Bowlby's observation, infants have three attachment styles, which can lead to the attachment in adult life. The second thing I want to talk about is a model of attachment. The model used in this study was Bartholomew and Horowitz's model of attachment, which have four adult attachment, which are secure, preoccupied, dismissive, and fearful. The third thing I want to talk about is internal working models of attachment in friendships. Internal working models are mental representations of past relationship patterns learned in early life and reenacted in later relationships, which guide individuals in their current relationships. The fourth thing I want to talk about is attachment transfer. In the attachment transfer process, primary attachment and attachment behaviors are transferred to new relationship over a period of time. The fifth thing I want to talk about is interpersonal model of friendship attachment. Hope, relationship satisfaction, self disclosure, and trust have all been found to be related to friendship attachment, but their effects have not been studied simultaneously. And hope and friendship attachment, relationship satisfaction, friendship attachment, and self disclosure and friendship attachment, trust and friendship attachment are the factors which are going to be studied in this case study. The aim of the study is that relationships among adult friendship attachment styles and levels of hope, self disclosure, relationship satisfaction, and trust were studied to assess their validity as explanatory factors in friendship attachments. The experimenters came up with a hypothesis that this study predicted that relationship satisfaction, hope, self disclosure, and trust would be significant elements in a model of friendship attachment. Adults with secure attachment have a positive view of self and positive view of others. Therefore, they're hopeful, satisfied, trusting, and self-disclosive. Adults with preoccupied attachment have a positive view of others but a negative view of self. Therefore, they are hopeless, dissatisfied, trusting, and self-disclosive. Adults with dismissing attachment have a positive view of self but negative view of others. Therefore, they're hopeful, satisfied, but distrusting and non-disclosive. And adults with fearful attachment have a negative view of others and a negative view of self. So therefore they're hopeless, dissatisfied, distrusting, and non-disclosive. There's a significant difference between adults with different types of attachments. The study involved 268 participants who were undergraduate university students. They had to complete a set of measures as a part of a larger study. The measures are relationship structure questionnaires. These gauged how were the relationships with others structured. The second is relationship satisfaction scale. This gauged how satisfied the participants were with their relationships. The third was Heart Hope Index. This gauged how hopeful they were about their relationships. The fourth is the Miller Self Disclosure Index, which gauged how much of themselves would they disclose to others. The fifth is the Rotter Interpersonal Trust Scale. This gauged how trusting would have they been towards others. The results are as follows. Discriminant function analysis results support 3 out of 4 proposed factors of the author's interpersonal model of adult friendship attachment, with trust being the only non-significant variable. Secure attachment types had a high relational satisfaction, while fearful had the lowest. And for preoccupied and dismissing, it was pretty much about the same. Secure type had the highest rate of self-disclosure while fearful had the least, with preoccupied having the second highest and dismissing had the third. The secure attachment type were the most hopeful and fearful the least. Preoccupied were the third most hopeful while dismissing were the second most hopeful. Trust was pretty much prevalent in all four attachment types. The number of fearful and secure participants were 69 each, preoccupied were 41 and dismissing were 32. This study had three limitations. The first one is there needs to be a clear differentiation between the four attachment categories. Dismissing and preoccupied groups were harder to predict than secure and fearful because there were a lot of variables between those two groups. The second is the theory trust is an important factor of secure friendship wasn't supported by this study because all four attachment types were pretty trustworthy towards the people whom that relationship with. The third factor is the relationship between length of friendship and attachment style has to be further investigated. There has not been enough emphasis between the relation of length of friendship and attachment styles. In conclusion, I want to say that childhood attachment styles affect adulthood attachment styles, but there are many factors which still have to be addressed to reach a concrete conclusion, as the limitations have to be overcome and the study has to be done repeatedly over a larger base to reach a concrete conclusion. Thank you for listening to my presentation.